This European Cricket Network event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software and Paramatch.
Slower ball, but fended away and through the gap, and it will be the first boundary of the morning. Just waits on this one nicely. And this one is clobbered down the ground and is going to split the gap. Wasn't a bad ball in any way, shape or form. Now, such is the way of cricket, up in the air. Could be a chance here, should be gone and will be. They don't put many down, and that's Jai Dhawan who takes the catch very nicely indeed. So, well, interesting enough, Dhawan gets a bit of luck with an easy, cheeky couple of 2 runs, but then unfortunately, the very next ball is his demise. It's a toe-ender that goes sky high, picks out the fielder, and Ip gets the first breakthrough. And United are 23 for 1. Oh, what's this off here? Oh, it's given us out. It's going to be off the inside edge, and it's going to be a 5-ball quacker for the likes of Kandel, and unfortunately, things go from bad to worse for United as their second wicket will tumble, and Sukumaran picks up a wicket for his troubles. Full up and pushed away, and that's why Patel's got to sort of need to find a partner, and Kaki could be that man. That's a nice shot in the end, as this one was skewed away on the offside, gets through the gap, 4 runs. This one is pulled away. That's a lovely shot from Patel, who again has been there for what feels like an eternity since the start, but has only faced, well, that now is 10th delivery, which goes the boundary. Patel will get on strike because they come back for the second. And he's going to launch this into the onside. Has he got enough on this, though? I don't think he has. Oh, and it's a simple catch in the end, and it's a disappointing way to go for Patel. As well, he was trying to get going with things, and it was in the area to hit, and unfortunately he just gets more elevation than distance. And he's going to spank this over the offside, and there you go, Maximo time. Finally we get one under our belts. It's taken a long time, but we do get one here. It takes 7 overs, but we're there in the end, and that's a nice shot from Bhuwan Adial, the skipper, who comes out and starts nicely. Well, it's going to be 6 and out as it's a feather through to the keeper. Well, the first one was so nice. The second one, not so much. Sukumaran is going to pick up a third as it's a simple bit of work for the man behind the stumps in the skipper. Rocky Dianish makes no mistake. Oh, there you go. Whoa. That is timed to perfection over the offside, and that's gone a long old way. Padel gets another boundary for himself. That's a glorious shot, 6 runs, one of the best of the morning so far.
Now, need to watch this guy, Padel, because he's come out before for United and late in the innings and picked up a few quick runs with some very good hitting.
It's in the slot, pumped down the ground, but straight to the fielder, though, and it's a great catch in the end by the likes of Ajin Suman, and it's another disappointing 6 and out for another United batter. This time it'll be Govinda Padel, who just hits a glorious shot in the delivery prior, but then the next one just chucks it down the throat of Suman, and well, it's the 5th one to bite the dust. It's 63 for 5. There's this one up in the air. Could be another chance. Should be. And is. And this man's got hot hands at the moment as an Ip come on and will take a second wicket to start off his second over. As that's going to be a simple catch for Saman. Doesn't get much easier than that. Didn't really have to move much. Came in pretty quickly, but unfortunately he is not too unhappy to deal with this sort of situation, as Dhawan will go for just 1, and it's now another one that falls at 64 for 6. Does get it right, but this is carved away, and this one is going to be a boundary, a welcome boundary at that as well. Up in the air, could be a 6 and out, and will be eventually is taken. Jitin Johnny has to just be a little bit careful with that one, but Kaki's little cameo comes to an end, and unfortunately he's going to have to well, watch the rest of the last over from the dugout. No, it's a good delivery, and it's a super comeback from Islam. It really is. Does superbly well. As there's one for the over, and there's one to come apparently, but I don't think there is. No, there you go. That's the end of the innings. 74 for 7 is what they'll finish on, and that's a really tricky way to go about things, because unfortunately 74 you feel not going to be enough. Listen, United have got a good bowling attack, don't get me wrong. You know, they're able to take quick early wickets, and if Dhawan can get going, then they're certainly will be thinking that they're in with a chance of getting some early wickets in the power play. But even still, I think you're looking at a Warriors side yet to have lost a game. Don't really feel as if there's going to be ample opportunity for them to try and defend this.
As is going to be Bibek Ture. Mr. Reliable, he's going to start proceedings with a wide delivery, but it's picked up and dispatched over the cover boundary for 4 runs.
Go about their business. Well, this one now asking the question. Umpire is thinking about it and is going to give it. So it's going to be 4 and out for the skipper, Rocky Dianish. Averaging 40. Well, he's not going to contribute any more to that score because he's going to get a first baller. And that is a rough old start for Saman and a rough old start for the Warriors as they lose 2 early wickets in the first over. And this is just what the United boys have a knack of doing. The Nepalese lads are always up and about. Wants to start well here. He's not going to. He's going to get slapped down the ground. That's going to go all the way. Manos arriba. As that one is high and mighty. 6 runs. Shot. Up and away on the onside, and that's gone a long, long way, and eventually makes landfall and takes a big divot out. That's going to be 6 runs. There's a crater there now found at just beyond long off. Slot and tonks away onto the leg side and gone a long old way towards the tennis courts. That's a big hit from Sukumaran, and finally, for after what feels like an age and feels like an eternity, there's a maximum of the cards.
Clegg. And that's a lovely strike. This one is going to carry the boundary line. Well, there's 6 runs in towards the bleachers area.
In for the 7th. Well, this one is upish and away. And this one is, in fact, going to go all the way. There you go. 6 runs. There's the first one. Need a few more.
Okay, so 4 more of those, and they bank a bonus point. Are they saving it for poor old Paldell's over? I'd hate to think so. I'd feel a bit victimised if that happened to me.
Shot. Nicely slapped over extra cover. And there we go. There's the acceleration. It's a little bit too late, though, I'm afraid. But, well, better late than never. 6 runs to finish the over. And it's 61 for 2 at the end of 7. Tanka Kandel to return. 14 needed for victory. Well, there's a top edge. Somehow, that has gone more leg side than it has offside. It's going to be 1 bounce 4. Sort of issues that could arise. There you go. Safe ball base, and he's going to hit it away. And this one's going to go all the way for 6. There you go. See, sometimes I do know what I'm talking about.
There you go. There you go. Case in point, exactly well described. And a Maximo is the end result for standing your ground and hitting that ball. Nice shot indeed.
Sends it back to where it came from, straight back over the bowler's head, and away it goes. 6 glorious runs. Well, I have to wait because this is up in the air, and game, set, and match. And they'll do it with 11 balls to spare, but probably not the ideal finish. They should have been looking and trying to take 4 points in this fixture to the Warriors. But, well, the United boys were just too good in those first 4 overs, and they just kept restricting them to a really good bit of bowling. But they will eventually get the wicket, or the victory, I should say, as they win by the way of 8 wickets.